Top of the day to all, and welcome to the South Carolina Public Service Commission. It is Friday, August 22nd, 2025, and is approximately 12:15. We are here today for oral arguments on 2025-177E, and also today received a request for continuance by the Audubon Society. First present in the hearing room, we have Commissioners Belser, Commissioner Caston, Commissioner Thomas, and Vice Chair Williams, and I am Chairman Delton Powers. Virtually, we have Commissioner Britt, and by phone, Commissioner Carol Lee Williams. I'm sorry, she is virtual. Thank you. Mr. Russell, if you would, please read the docket and explain today's proceeding.
Certainly, Mr. Chair. As noted, this is docket number 2025-177-E. It's the application of the South Carolina Public Service Authority, also known as Santee Cooper, for a certificate of environmental compatibility and public convenience and necessity for the construction and operation of the Wassamassaw to Indian Field 230 kV line and associated facilities pursuant to SC Code annotated section 583310 at SEEK. We're here today on the request by the Audubon Society to hold this proceeding in abeyance until certain conditions are met. Earlier this morning, we received communication from Counsel for Audubon that they would like to, that they're engaged in discussions with parties and would like to continue the hearing on this matter to next Tuesday when the hearing is, or continue the oral argument on this matter until next Tuesday when the hearing is set to begin.
All right, thank you, Mr. Russell. First, if we would, starting with the applicant, could the parties introduce themselves?
Good afternoon, Chairman Powers. Stephen Pelcher, on behalf of the South Carolina Public Service Authority. With me is my colleague Megan Driggers, and participating remotely is Ashley Cooper, who will be speaking on the matter before the commission at this time.
Welcome. National Audubon Society.
Good afternoon, Chair Powers. Kate Mixon on behalf of National Audubon Society, and with me today are my co-counsel Ursa Heidinger and Thomas Gooding. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And the Office of Regulatory Staff.
Office of Regulatory Staff is represented by Stig Rasmussen, and I've got Ben Muschin accompanying me today.
Thank you very much. First, I think we'll address the motion for continuance until Tuesday. Ms. Mixon, this was your request, and I'm interested in how the other parties feel about it, or what, if there's any sort of agreement to that. Ms. Mixon, have you contacted other parties, or where do we stand with that?
Thank you, Chair Powers. So I guess for some context, since filing our request last Friday, Audubon and Santee Cooper have been engaged in continuing discussions, and both Audubon and Santee Cooper, and I'll certainly let their counsel speak for themselves in a moment, but it's our understanding that both of our parties would like to delay oral arguments at this time, essentially to allow those discussions to continue, and in the hopes that they may allow for resolution of the request to hold the proceeding in abeyance in addition to other issues. We know this is very late notice, and the evidentiary hearing is right around the corner, and so what we would propose at this time is that the commission delay these arguments until the start of the evidentiary hearing on August 26th, at which time, and hopefully before then, we may have more concrete information that we can share with the commission about the status of those conversations, and if needed, where we can continue to coordinate with other parties and the commission about how to proceed.
All right, thank you. Mr. Cooper, I guess you're the one that's going to respond on behalf of the company.
Yes, good afternoon, Chairman. That's right. It is, as Mix indicated, I can represent from Santee Cooper's perspective that the two parties are engaged in good faith settlement negotiations, and think it's in the interest of administrative economy and the parties' interest to use this time to continue focusing on these settlement negotiations, see what issues we can resolve prior to beginning a hearing for the commission on Tuesday. Chair, we're aware of other proceedings where we've had a preliminary hearing right before we started the actual hearing. I know from Santee Cooper's perspective, we would be willing to even come in early to start on Tuesday if we still need to have this hearing on the motion, to the extent that would help the commission's calendar and keep things moving, but allow the commission to grant this request by the Audubon Society.
Thank you very much, and certainly we'd encourage that. I think we're scheduled for 1 day on this matter. Of course, we'll have the hearing as long as it takes. Office of Regulatory Staff, what is your position?
ORS takes no position on this motion and defers to the wisdom of the commission.
Thank you very much. Even if there had been an agreement, there are other non-participating statutory parties. The South Carolina Department of Environmental Services. Is anybody on the line from there, Ms. Dickman? No. And the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources and the South Carolina Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism. Since there is that agreement between the company and the Audubon Society, we would, I think it'd be fair to wait until Tuesday to convene any further, even with the oral arguments. So we will reconvene this case on Tuesday, August 26, 2025 at 10 a.m. There was a hearing scheduled for 2 o'clock today for the commission to render a decision on the oral arguments. With the continuance being granted, there would be no reason for that hearing, and that hearing would be canceled at this time. Anything else from any party?
Thank
Hearing
you, Chair
nothing.
Powers. We appreciate the commission's consideration.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I did not hear that.
My apologies. This is Kate Mixon. I was just saying thank you for considering and granting our request.
Well, thank you, and I hope things go well. All right, well, enjoy the rest of your day. We are in recess until Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.